Hello world! Welcome to another edition of the Fly Talk TV podcast. It's your boy Rick Love, and we back with another one. Yeah, go ahead, introduce yourself for the people, man. You know, I always gotta have me a special guest on, man. Go ahead and let the world know what you got going on.
What it do? My name's Tsunamizzi. I just got a EP released this week. I got an album coming out soon. You can catch me on all platforms.
Yeah. That's what it do, man. Pleasure having you on the show, man.
Of course.
Yeah, so let's get into it, man. Tell the people where you from.
I'm from RVA, 804, Virginia. You feel me?
804 in the building, man.
Yes,
You been
sir.
sliding through this damn podcast lately, too, man. I've been having some VA stuff going on, man. I don't even know, man. But that's what's up, 804, man. Talk to me what it was like growing up out there in that 804.
804, I mean, I can't say it was bad, can't say it was good. My mom, when we were young, we were in a low-income area, and then she got a degree, we went to a nicer area. And I pretty much grew up in mostly white schools, but I went to a black middle school, and that was pretty hectic. And, like, growing up, I gotta say, because of that, I kind of strayed away from school altogether, apart from, you know, homework and stuff, because I got a pass. But
Yeah.
I strayed away from all the social life of school. So during high school, I was really out in the streets of Richmond, and I live near, you know what VCU is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was in the middle of VCU meeting with college students. You know, telling everybody that I'm a college student. I'm 16 over here telling people I'm 18.
Yeah.
Getting into parties, you feel me?
That's what's up, man. So, how old are you?
I'm 19 right now.
My man's 19. You hear that, man? That man's 19. Boy, you know what I was doing at 19? Sheesh. Good God almighty. But yeah, you doing this music thing. I know I was doing that at 19. For sure. I was knee deep into the music, man. So, what got you into music? Like, what
got me into music?
Was it a specific artist, or did you just like beats, or what was it that got you like saying you want to try to be an artist?
I think the first thing that got me into it was during the summertime in high school. I think I was on punishment, and I only had my old iPhone, and I never used GarageBand. And I was like, you know what? This might be the time I use GarageBand. And I got on there, and I made my first song. And I remember publishing it on BandLab, and I didn't use the BandLab stuff because I was trying to harmonize and stuff as much as possible. But I remember publishing it on BandLab, SoundCloud, trying to get as many people to repost on Snapchat, and I still got like 80 views on that whole song. It's been 4 years. But since then, I started producing other people. I got a laptop. I got an interface that I found outside, which is crazy. I found it literally walking back home. I was like, you know what? I would love to do some music. I was about to buy the Scarlett interface kit with the headphones and the microphone and everything. I still ended up getting it, but it was still a pretty crazy coincidence.
Transition. How do you get down here to Florida?
Down here to Florida. So, senior year, I was going looking for schools, and I kind of realized I didn't want to do anything in school except music. And I looked at a bunch of different schools, and Full Sail was the one. You know, they had that music production program. They had those 80 to 100, I forgot how many studios they said, but it's in the hundreds. And I haven't seen all 100 studios, but I know that there are there.
Yeah.
And yeah, that really brought me down here. My mom also came with me too, so she's down here with me.
That's dope.
And yeah, we just been making it.
What you notice difference between being in the Richmond area and being down here in Orlando? Like, what's the biggest difference?
I think the biggest difference, I also got another business called Wavelength, and I make virtual digital business cards. Indeed. And when I was up in Richmond, there was a lot of events going on. So I'd be able to walk into a store or an event, and I just walk around, talk to the vendors, and make some money. But I come down here in Florida, I go to vending events, it's completely different energy, completely different people who I'm talking to.
Yeah.
And I gotta say the culture is different. You know what I mean?
For sure.
From person to person interactions is completely different from when you are in Virginia.
Yeah. I don't know about Richmond, but in Portsmouth, it's a little slower. With me being from there, of course, me naturally not having nothing to compare it to. I'm thinking this is just how everything moves or whatever. But moving around and seeing different parts of the country and all like that, Florida move fast. Like, it's a lot going on, like super fast. So it took I had to adjust quick, like, and that's in like all aspects. Like they run you off the road.
Oh yeah,
Like,
oh yeah, they
something
can't
simple
drive
like
down here.
that. It's just like you notice that lights. If you miss that light, you 5 minutes behind some
Oh,
schedule
yeah.
because it takes forever for these lights to change out.
Oh my gosh, takes so long.
And then, like you say, the people, man, like, what I'm finding is like a lot of people got stuff going on. Like, there's a lot of networking, a lot of they cater to their locals out here, from what I see.
Yeah.
Like with you being an artist, it's multiple mini venues out here that
Oh, yeah.
welcome you in to
Oh,
come
for
perform
sure.
and showcase your talent. So that's always dope.
Yeah, and there's a lot of good people out here too.
Yeah.
A lot of love out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Richmond there is too, but it's kind of small. They're still bringing it up. Like they got these talent shows and stuff they do weekly. I love it. I do it every time I go down there. But
That's what's up.
it's slowly been growing. I've been noticing.
So with your music, how would you classify it? Is it trap? Is it emo? Is it hip hop? Is it what? Like, how would you classify your music?
Well, I gotta say I'm doing mostly like plug music, if you
Okay.
know what that is, plug D&B.
Okay.
But I also do other stuff like rock music. I do alternative music. I've even done classical music. I made a classical song.
Nice.
I really like to dabble in just music in general because it's art. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's an art form. You gotta
Sure.
learn the art form.
Yeah, man, that's dope, man. So the project that just released, prior to that, like with you doing music, were you putting projects out, or were you just like stacking your catalog together, or were you
Yeah.
dropping singles? Like, what was going on?
Well, I gotta say right now I've been stacking and stacking and stacking. I have at least 6 months worth of songs in my. I got 3 computers now, but I don't got a storage, so I've been storing it. I got music stored on my projector. I got 100 gigabytes of storage. I'm
That's
looking.
dope.
Yeah.
It's just constantly never ending.
Anything. I even got music on my PlayStation 4. Like, I'm just storing and storing.
The good thing about that is, with having the content, only you know what's new and what's current. Or whatever,
Yeah.
And there's always opportunities. What I found is like, because I was doing the same thing. Thousands of songs just put away, and it's like you never know when it's time for them to come into fruition.
Yeah.
Like, it might not even be for something you are doing. It could be like, damn, this song fits good in the background of somebody's film or something like that, or a commercial or something. Like, you just never know how this stuff comes together.
Beat.
But,
You could just reuse the vocals for something else.
Yup.
I know I got a friend. He went viral with a freestyle on TikTok, but he had a whole song beforehand. He was just freestyling.
Yeah. Yeah, and this thing moves fast, man. Like, of course, Florida, like this area does, but just the climate of music in general is just moving at a rapid rate. Like, if you've been paying attention, you know these females are killing it now. They definitely have a voice now.
Oh, yeah.
They out here snapping on everything. And you got all of the it's like new artists just dropping all the time. Like they don't stop. So it's like
Yeah, in Orlando specifically, they got a pretty like big community when it comes to music. Like, you got Wiz Habin, Lil Tyler. I guess you could say SCY Jim. He be around everywhere though in the South. But there's people around here. Even Kodak Black, he's still getting active. You see him in Orlando every now and then. So like the artists down here, you know, they're big and they got a fan base in the city, which I've never seen. I'm in Richmond, you know. The biggest we got is Chris Brown. That's Rappahannock.
Yeah. And what y'all had Mad Skills. I think he was from Richmond, if I ain't mistaken.
Mad Skills, yeah.
Yeah, he was doing the yearly wrap-ups. Well, out here, y'all rock with the Chicken Chain Gang. Gee! Shouts out Chicken Chain Gang, damn right. Yeah, them boys be lit, yo.
For sure.
But yeah, man. So, what sparked this album? Like, what was the creative thought process into putting it together? Like,
Creative thought process. Well, I've been making music for 3-4 years. I've been producing pretty well for about 2. You know what I mean? I can't say about the other 2, but the recent 2 years, I've been doing pretty well. And I haven't really done other things like promote on social media or just anything like content-wise other than music. So I really want to teach myself that and get my mind integrated on that creative
Okay, I was just about to ask you, was it the reason that you wasn't? Was it like so? Because some people are very, very strategic. Like they'll plan everything out, but it seems like all right, you noticed that's where you was lacking. Now it's like all right, now I'm gonna try to go ahead and get this part of myself out there too. So that's dope.
Yeah, definitely, because I also moved to Florida 8 months ago, so I've been pretty much just meeting people, communicating. You know, also got my wavelength business, so that's helped a lot.
Right.
I met Vlad. I met a lot of people with the wavelength.
Shouts out to the film pirates.
Film pirates,
Damn
yes.
right. Yeah. So, would you say the title of the album is again?
The title of the EP is Make Believe.
Make Believe. That's interesting.
It's a 3-song EP.
You trying to make them believe?
Oh yeah.
Damn right. Because that's like a double entendre for real.
Oh
like,
yeah.
We hear make believe in it's like it's fiction. It's not real. It's fake. But no, you're like no. I'm gonna make them believe. Goddamn.
Oh yeah. Oh for sure.
That's dope. Yeah. So how's your experience been at Full Sail? Like, let's break that down.
My experience. So when I first came down here, I did want to do music production, but for some reason I did music business. I don't know why. But it traps you, you know what I mean? Like you see it and you're like, oh, maybe I want to get on the business side of music. And then you realize that all music is business.
Yeah.
And whether you're doing it as a major or not, you're still going to have to do it. So I chose to do music production because, I mean, I also have a normal business, and you're pretty much doing the same thing in the music industry, except you're dealing with music people specifically.
Right, for sure. Well, the good thing is to notice that I need to shift gears. Like, because some people would just blindly just trust the process and just keep going. And
Oh, yeah.
But no, you felt like, hold on, I need to reroute this thing, man. How was the recruiter people when you talked to them?
At Full Sail?
Yeah, before you even came down here.
Before I even came down here, they talked to me a lot. You know, they always call you every day.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I came down here and I had some problems with my FAFSA. So the first month I had no computer and I was still in class. I think I got like a 80 something in the class. But
and it's like out of your control. Like
I didn't know what to do. I'm waiting for the FAFSA to come in. I did it 2 weeks ago. Like. Yeah, and then I also got a scholarship, which was pretty good.
That's dope.
And if it wasn't for that scholarship, I definitely wouldn't be here right now. I gotta say that.
Word. Yeah, because people don't know. This is not like it's not your typical school where it's like just enrolling and then you go to school. No, it's like a process with this thing that requires a lot of money in some way, form of capacity. So. Good thing is you was able to get your foot in. You had the support of your mom. That's dope.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man. Seems like you're on the right path to make it happen, man.
Thank you.
Talk to me now. Where it's like, what type of hurdles or that you had to like climb over?
Hurdles?
Whether it be in Richmond, whether it be in Florida, like, or whether it be a class experience, like. What's something that you felt like, damn, I didn't expect this to happen, but now I gotta adjust and try to like get over that hurdle?
Yeah, I guess growing up in the city, it's lit, it's fun, you meet a lot of people, but you're meeting a lot of random people. And I was making a lot of music with a lot of random people.
Yeah.
And now it's like they're expecting something of me, and I wasn't organized back then to give them what I got now. You know what I mean? So now I got people calling me like, "Hey, you remember that song I did?" And I can't even find the song. It's in my iPhone 6 somewhere. Like, I got it named Project 34. Like,
yeah, that's real. So y'all hear that out there, man. Organization is key, man.
Organization is definitely key. And even right now, I feel like that's a hurdle I'm coming over
because it never ends. Like,
it doesn't.
As a creative, you think create. You know, it's like we get all that back when it's time to get to it. But I learned, and I learned this when coming to the school. Like, if you start with it with the organization, everything else will fall in place.
Oh yeah.
I had a homegirl that records from time to time with me, she just be amazed at how I don't organize my socials when I start out. She's like,
oh my.
Rick, you need to like start labeling this stuff. Like you ain't gotta guess, is that the snare or
I
is
just
that
control duplicate.
Yeah, because we just ready to go.
Yeah.
Like, but I look at her session, that shit is, we got markers, we got all
got a track template,
everything is clean, it looks
different
clean.
colors and
it's
shit.
just like, and so when she opens that up, she knows what's what, and that's like, it's good to have it that way, and that applies even outside of just the session, like the computer, like to know where everything is, in your hard drive, to know where everything is, backing everything up, just so you can have your I's dotted, your T's crossed, all like that, man. Like all of it is super duper important. Makes your life easier.
It does. It does.
And yeah, man. Let me think. What do you see? What do you foresee like in your future? Like what's your end goal?
My end goal? I feel like I don't have an end goal. I do have a goal, but it's not really an end goal. You know what I mean? My goal right now is to create a process in life, a consistent process. Like when I wake up, I'm doing this happened. Everything is being monetized. Monetization is a big thing for me. I want to monetize as much as possible. Like if I can monetize brushing my teeth, I do it.
You hear that, man? You hear him?
Indeed.
Monetization is the way.
Monetization is how you run the nation. You feel me?
Right. That's that. It starts with the conversation.
And it starts with the conversation.
I like it, man. Yeah. So distractions. How do you deal with distractions? Do you even notice it that something's trying to distract you? Like
I don't. I just let it happen. You know what I mean?
I feel you because I be trying to be cognizant of certain things now because time's something we cannot get back. Once it's out there, it's out there. So it's like, don't play with my time.
Yeah. I think with distractions, you just got to take a step back and think, do you really want to do this?
Yeah.
Because sometimes it just seems fun because other people are doing it, but it's not really something you want to do. It's just a distraction, you know what I mean? Like social media. You don't really want to scroll all day through your phone.
But they get lost.
Oh my gosh, yo, and they got the trending stuff going on. People dying. I'm like,
it's crazy, right?
I don't even like these people that much. I'm sad about them dying.
Right. It's like so many things that can take you off the path if you don't peak game or whatever. But yeah, man, that's cool. You got anything like outside of what do you see like your the business that you do have? Do you want to scale that up, or do you like just how everything's flowing now?
Me right now, I kind of like how it's flowing because I got my online store. I'm doing fulfillment in the mornings, and I go to school.
Right.
But I would like to get more on the business area because it is a virtual business card. You know what I mean? I'd like to even full sell. Like we have those student cards. We can get something where you tap it on your phone, and now you as a student can see me as a student on the full sell app. That would be wonderful. But I know that would take at least a year to do, and I have to talk to some people. It's worth. I mean, I can do it, but it's just a matter of doing it.
So break down the business. Like, what is it exactly that your company does? Like
all right, actually, you got your phone on you?
Yeah.
All right, tap this on the back of your phone.
It just did something.
Yeah. It'll pop up. There it is.
So I hit that.
And then this is my portfolio really, but all my information, my business information, also got a full sell student discount on there. All my unreleased music is on there. Not all of it, but a handful of my unreleased. Also got the classical song, like I said. And
that's crazy. It's like your whole what you got going on. That's
I got playlists. I got some music that I've produced in the past.
Damn.
If you scroll down, I got portfolio pictures. You can also send me information too.
Yeah.
QR codes for people who don't have it on their phone.
And you set all this up on your own? Man, you sharp, man. You sharp. And it tells you your view count.
And you can add me to your contacts.
Yo, that's dope. That's the phone book. Damn. Just like that.
Yeah, actually, you got to scroll all the way down and then press create new contact. But pretty much like that, yeah.
Damn, yo, I like that. Yeah, y'all get in tune with my boy, man. You see him?
Getting to it. That's another song on the EP.
Word. See how that work? You see how that work?
Indeed.
Yeah, that's dope. Yo, this is tight, man. Yeah, you got anything for the people, man? Before we get ready to head up out of here?
Yo, I got 2 music videos coming out soon. Make believe, get into it. You feel me? You just gotta be ready.
Run my boy up.
Indeed, run
Y'all
the numbers
go check
up.
him out on the wavelength. Y'all go check him out. What you got? You got any socials you want to shout out there to him?
Tsunamizzi on everything, Twitter, anything, anything you can imagine.
Yeah. All right, man. It's a pleasure meeting you. Pleasure having you on here, man. It was dope, bro. I see some good things.
Thank you.
I see it. I'm an energy person, man. I feel like you on the right path. Man.
Resonating right now.
Yeah, damn right. Only thing got is my candle. You know
For sure.
For
sure.
Yeah, man. Keep pushing, bro. Don't let nothing take you out the path. Because it's sort of there's things out here designed, especially when they see that good energy, man. They do want to try to disrupt that, man.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
like that right there?
Oh, yeah.
That it'd be like
Distraction
that.
all
It'd be
day.
just like that. Like, you ain't even look at it. You just disregard it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what you got to do with certain things. And you will know when what you
yeah.
need to put the attention to, put the time into, and what to let slide.
And I got ADHD, so I'm an expert at just sliding things out this side.
D. Goddamn.
I got 80 of them bitches.
Yeah, man. Finna slide on up out of here, man. This is your boy Red Love, and this has been another edition of the Fly Talk TV podcast. Yay, 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 yay.